Hey, this is Joe from finding Parnell. Let's talk guitars. This is my Squier Classic Vibes Jazzmaster. Love the color schemes, really why I got it. It's in shell pink with the tortoiseshell pick guard. Rebuilt it, did some work on it. Shout out to Black Bobbin. These are Black Bobbin Lawler pickups, full Black Bobbin wiring harness. Got to give a shout out to my local luthier, Andy Thrall with High Plains Fretworks. Thank you so much for working with me and getting all this done. Also, Mastery Bridge, Mastery Trim. These are just really good upgrades, and I just love the way this sounds. The pickups are dark, but they're not at all muddy. They have a great full-bodied sound. You'll hear in a little bit where I'm using them in today's song. Did need a little bit of fretwork and things. I did that myself. That's just kind of the way it goes. I ordered it, had to have it shipped. But overall, really love it. I own a couple of USA Fenders, and I think blindfolded you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. So really love this guitar. The song I'm going to talk about today is the second single off of our upcoming EP, and the song is called Anastasia. Our guitarist Jason wrote the song and submitted it. It's a very cool song. Starts off with kind of a straightforward vibe, kind of metal rock vibe, and then it goes into this turnaround. And I really like this. Jason does this quite a bit. I think it's catchy. Jason will do just kind of one thing, but you never hear it again in the song. And so that's what you hear in Anastasia. There's this turnaround right before the verse, and that's it. It's the only time you hear it. So on this section, let's see what I did here. The section comes in, and Jason's doing just a little bit of a lead line or a little bit of just a single string harmony section, kind of just setting us up for the verse. I just thought it needed to have something, a little bit of a bed to sit in. And I thought a little bit of an arpeggio, very simple, right behind it. It just adds a little bit of depth. You don't even necessarily hear it, but you feel it. And so very simple. This is what I was doing there. And then this is what it sounds like in the context of the song. So not complicated, you know, not anything super out there, just a very simple little arpeggio line that just sits nicely and helped add, kind of round out, give a little bit of body to what Jason was playing there on that section. All right, so the other part that I really do is through this lead section. And again, what I really like about what Jason does is he comes up with, to me, lead lines and solo sections that very musical, very melodic, still just fit with the overall vibe of the song. When he first submitted this to me, he just kind of said, look, it needs you. You need some guitar in there. I don't know, let's add something. I want this doubled up part, and I want you on guitar, and let's add this. And really the first thing I did was add kind of a straightforward power chordy rhythm section. On top of that, I added, again, kind of this approach of kind of a smearing effect where I added a double guitar part that is just this harmonized guitar part that I thought added a little bit of interest to the listener. And the truth is, you know, after you play together so long, but you know, you always got to be careful. I think really the truth is Jason probably hesitated, but eventually he came back and said, look, I got to tell you, I wasn't really wanting rhythm guitar, like straightforward power chord rhythm guitar behind that section. It's just not really ever how I pictured it. And so I said, sure, you know, no sweat, let's take a look. So I took my rhythm power chordy guitar out of that, and I said, look, I'm going to leave this other kind of smeary section in there. I think it fits. I think it works. And so it's good. Jason was cool with it, and I'm very pleased with how it turned out. So let's take a look at what I was doing there. It's two different parts, and they're not exactly the same. The patterning is a little bit different for each section, and then of course they're harmonized together. So that's what this sounds like. this is what the higher harmony sounds like. And then all together in the context of the song, here's what those parts sound like. All right, so that was my contribution guitar-wise to Anastasia. Thanks for watching.